Some people are still divisive about that comment. Square Enix. You hit and miss so many times. It's good to be back. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of LightliceTries, where for us, it is the first time that we are experiencing a piece of content. But for you, it's Tuesday. So, hey everyone again, welcome back, and we are not going to be playing Final Fantasy 15 the whole game, because that's going to be like, what, a 12-hour, 18-hour video, which we will not be getting into. But this one is particularly a bit special, because the date is the 26th of March 2019, and this just popped up. Final Fantasy 15 episode Ardyn, an episode in which focuses on the villain. In which, honestly, I find intriguing, because I won't go into spoilers or deep detail, but I feel like Ardyn is one of the most interesting characters in the base game. And so, without further ado, let's see how it all began. As the constant loading screens begin, I feel like we're gonna have to get used to that. But based on this is just a story before the events of 15 took place. There's no Noctis, there's no Prompto or Gladio or Iggy. But we get to see how it all starts. And this is giving me feels of Torna, how it starts very mysterious. And based what I think this is him sitting at the throne in Insomnia.
And he's moving too.
He's laughing.
He's moving subtly. It's kind of creepy.
Indeed. But let's not waste any time. Let's go into new game. Let's go on normal. Weird how there isn't a hard option, but okay. I am not going to complain. Having turned the Empire to shambles and shrouded the world in darkness, Ardyn is healer to those who allied. Now sits atop the Lucian throne, denied him by the Crystal some 2 millennia ago. And a striking thing that I want to point out right now is, especially during the intro art, I guess, how it's one side just seems like Joker-esque, in which with all of like the blood or paint running down. Kind of sets up a nice dynamic already, so I kind of like it. Much like how on the right side screen it's all black and monochrome, yet the left side is more like, it's more colourful. If you can call fire, colourful and chipper.
Yeah, fire's the only thing that fire stands out with the black and white background.
Yeah. Something tells me that is indicative of what we're going to experience here. As again, the loading screens take place. Good lord! After how long has this game been out? It's nice to know that Freddie haven't optimized this. But
3 years and they're still adding content.
Oh yeah. Optimization wise, it's appalling, but supporting a single player game, if I can commend that. We're not going to go into the backstage politics of this game due to recent events, but we will. I get to that at some point. ME 766. I have no idea what that means.
There lived a man, blessed by the gods and revered by the people as their savior. His name was Ardyn Lucis Kylum, and he was to have served as the first king of Lucis.
has logos back in freaking reverse. I feel like already this is creating a nice story, because I'll admit when we first played this game, I didn't really have an idea on who Ardyn was. But now already in like what, a couple of lines, it's already cleared things up for me.
And Kingsglaive didn't explain much about Ardyn either.
No, but I feel like it focused more on the Kingsglaive, but still.
Officer has been identified as 28-year-old Mars Sapientia. Although Officer Sapientia
As shown here.
for duty at his appointed time, fellow officers say he disappeared soon after and has not been sighted since. Officer Sapientia is a tall, fair-skinned male and was last seen wearing his border patrol fatigues. Anyone with information on Officer Sapientia's whereabouts are requested to contact...
I like how the driver was just not looking back at all, saying,
And now a
"Is
word
that
from the
you?"
public
Hey,
information
take a look around though.
history of the founding of the Kingdom of
The
Lucifer.
camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
Committee has prepared a number of
It's just nice to see the environments around, because I'm sure Square Enix has worked hard in making this place look nice.
all are welcome and encouraged.
A lot of people crap on 15 for a lot of things, but its visual quality, no, it looks good.
Now, onto the weather.
Shouldn't you be looking for your buddy?
Today in the Crown City, we expect mild
Oh,
and sunny
no.
weather with nothing but blue skies.
I'm on
The
special
Borderlands may
assignment.
experience some inclement weather, starting in the evening and continuing throughout the night. That concludes today's news and weather.
That's Ardyn? My god. Talk about humble beginnings. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
what?
He can shapeshift or mix interpretations of how people see him. Fair
It's been a while since I've played this, so I might be a bit rusty.
You and me both.
Welcome to the Founders Day Festival. In a moment, the parade will begin making its way through the city.
And so now it seems like we can move around. Return of the Savior already looking or sounding a bit
So,
arrogant, I guess.
the city Son has built on the back of his own flesh and blood. Just look at them, free of care and unaware of the war beyond their wall.
Already, I like the way this looks. I love the way Ardyn's attire swishes and oh no, it looks lovely. and not only that, Ardyn's slight calm and just ends like they are ignorant behind of the wall behind their walls.
We thank you for your cooperation.
Not only that,
What need is there to worry when
tie into the base game, but as we mentioned before, it also ties
Why
into
venture out into the
Kingsglaive as well.
when you feel so safe within? What a life to live. The statue of the Founder King? I see the sculptor took quite a few liberties.
And I'll say right now, you can definitely tell that they've. Hang on.
They're so cool. I want to be a royal guard someday.
Just a quick thing. If you go towards one of the NPCs and just look at the sheer difference between detail. Ardyn's robes are well detailed and various threads can be seen, but with the other NPCs they just look flat and oh no. I mean, look at the guy's hat compared to Ardyn's right there. It's like, yeah, sure, it's base colors, but you can see the actual textures in Ardyn's. Obviously, someone had priorities. I mean, just look at Ardyn's scarf. Look at look at the way it shifts. Oh no. I like how no one is being suspicious of the guy dressed in black.
He probably looks different to them though.
Yes. He's also very tall.
Cursed be the wavering wings of the gods.
This reminds me of how the base game started.
Yeah, like, like with the intro scene with Noctis and everyone.
Yeah.
During Endgame. Yeah. The tale of the fallen king, prisoner of fate. So it's kind of weird. Based on that, it seemed like Ardyn was intending something to happen. I don't know.
Or maybe he put it forward.
Or maybe he summoned that thing. I don't know. Meanwhile, loading, the year is May 734. Spirits are high in the crown city, as all in Insomnia prepares to celebrate Founders Day. Yet the citizens of the Lucian capital are in for a rude awakening. Ardyn has returned to interrupt their peaceful revere and wreak havoc upon his former home. First, reflecting on the events that had brought him here.
Yeah, we'll be able to get a bigger, more in-depth Insomnia because we couldn't do that in the base game.
It did give a brief update that expanded upon Insomnia and made it its own dungeon, but it was like a big city that opened up a few corridors and a few bases. It was a cool addition, much better to what the original game released with, but still though, yeah, it was kind of a bit Anyway, as we enter Darkness Awakens.
Oh, Ardyn, you can't expect me to believe that.
We get Zelda calling to us, I guess.
Well, in that case... You look exhausted, my love. Are you all right?
She's Luna's ancestor.
Yeah, she is.
I am. The gods bless me with a power and a purpose to cure people of what ails them. I must see their will be done.
Your devotion shall not go unnoticed. The gods will doubtless be watching over you. Just as I shall be watching over you every step of the way. It seems to me the cure for your exhaustion is comprised of two things, one of which is rest.
Oh? And the other?
Is me.
Oh, Era, pray be with me, always.
He's alive. Just as the ancient texts told.
Who?
Take him away.
I will say one thing. That was such a sweet and loving moment. It it was so cute, and now it comes to this, especially with that smashing sound effect that followed afterwards.
I do like how this game goes about with its shifts of perspective.
Yeah,
Like,
from
you could see it from his point of view, and then you could see his feet, and then you can look around and see what's around.
yeah, it definitely gets you immersed, if you can call Final Fantasy 15 immersive.
What's the situation?
Oh no, I do like the shifts in tone and just how, oh no, how varied it is. I will admit it is kind of a bit jarring, and perhaps a bit rough pacing wise, but still, it's variety. I cannot complain about.
Get it back in the cell, no matter what.
It also is really weird to see Ardyn as we know him and be like this.
At once.
Ardyn enters overkill. When he's in dying state, attacks deal more damage, maximum HP falls every time he takes a hit. No, the maximum HP falls in, the game is over. So this is pretty much sudden death. So I guess what I gotta do is just keep attacking no matter what. Now, granted, I'm hoping we get some more. Details about who we're facing, but straight up, I do like it. Hold circle with the royal arms, similar to Noctis in the base game. And just straight up, I kind of like the music.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so we're probably just gonna be quiet and just let it play out for a bit. So enjoy. It definitely brings across a dark side, but also sense of desperation as well, I think. Which, actually, you know what? As far as gameplay or story goes, something that Final Fantasy always gets right is its music, especially its combat, especially its fighting and music. It's been that way. It's been that way for the base game, for Gladioses, for Iggy's, and even here, it's really good. Oh, Shami, what about you? How does it feel to control or fight?
It's not quite as fast as Noctis, but it still feels like the normal game.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a sword, because based on the descriptions we've seen, it seems like they want to have it to be Noctis-esque, seeing how he's using royal arms and the fact that he's from a royal lineage, so maybe there's comparisons between the two.
Yeah, because like judging from his last name, I think he's Noctis's relative.
Yeah, because based on the on the intro, this guy was meant to be the first king, but obviously because of story reasons, that's not the case. So as it says, you have a finisher. Press triangle on enemies vulnerable to demonify them and harvest their life force. So is this getting into like the final chapters? And I also like how we're facing at the King's Glaive now.
Memories.
was unbelievable. Hey,
I wonder if this guy is Ardyn's version of Ardyn.
An Ardyn plus. But here's the thing, dude. If you just saw a guy literally zap the life out of one of your guys, you wouldn't walk up to him, arms wide open, and say, "Hey, you're pretty strong." No, that's kind of a bad sign. And it seems like from there we're fighting the king at the Kingsglaive, so as maybe he's the leader of the Kingsglaive, but oh no. And loading continues. So already it's intriguing, and this is especially good because with Gladios, Prompto, and Ignis, you already had context because it was midway through the main story. Ardyn just got to stand on its own because it's in its own premise now. So the fact that it's at least it's intriguing early on. It's like, yeah, that's a good sign, and it's also similar. It's similar to Jin Xenoblade Chronicles of how we see like a good noble character begin again and going down such a dark road. But I think this might be this is already looking or go into more detail than Jin's story did, because we saw the tragedy that Jin went, but not how he went down the dark road. This one, no. Liking it already, and even though it's brief.
Somnus. Forgive me, brother, but the throne seats only one.
I look like a douchey mob.
Gods, no.
I will say though, I'm not sure how I feel about it going back and forth between past time and present time. I feel like I would like a bit more of a cohesive narrative, because otherwise you're getting bits from the past and bits from the present. Be like, can I just have one or the other, please, or at least go on to one, complete that, and then go on to the present? I don't know, because now it seems like we're just jumping around. We get journals in which we will look at later on. A lot of alcohol, which I'm not sure should be good for Ardyn, but hey ho. I want to get pissed already.
Nothing here to interest me.
Then why put it there then?
As well head out.
This looks like the magic tech base that Prompto was put in.
I think it is. I feel like they are reusing a few assets, but hey ho.
I dare say this outfit wasn't tailor-made.
Another thing that I don't like about, how we mentioned
Not the
it being
most enthralling view.
it being not cohesive. It's even like that in the voice acting, which Ardyn has to be very, very calm and very, very loving and almost Shakespeare-esque. To now be like, oh, nothing here interests me. Oh, Frody's attire is so dull. It's like its tone is going back and forth. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Come, have a seat.
Not to say that the atmosphere or tones are bad. I feel like they're really good. It's just that I don't feel like I'm getting enough of one, because it keeps switching back and forth. But
I do like his little snarky comments. Not the most enthralling view. I don't like this outfit. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I do.
Funny.
And I'm not lying. I think it's good too. I think it's funny. I just feel like it's going back and forth too much.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you?
I am the only one who can have a deep, grizzled, and snarky voice here. Don't
Are
steal
you
my
enjoying your stay?
No.
Okay.
I've been asleep for years.
If there's
Learning
one
to
thing
appreciate
that
the
I
waking world
can
will
appreciate
take time.
about Ardyn through
Perhaps
this
I can
one
help
and
enlighten you
and
while
the
we
base game
dine.
is that his comments are always good.
And the banter.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Ask about me. Ask about the time, his motives, or the food.
What is this food?
Oh,
Cloned
man,
in
that's
this
lovely.
facility.
Oh,
We cultivated somatic cells, use them as donors to fuse the nucleus transplant cells to the recipient oocytes, and then we...
Enough. I've no ear for the ramblings of a lunatic.
I regret even asking. I like how we can still ask it. It's like, I've insulted you once. Let's do it more.
What is it you want from me?
But they make good food.
What
I
about
would say.
me interests you so?
You said it yourself, didn't you? You were chosen by the gods. And frankly, with powers like yours, I'd say you're nearly a god in your own right. We need those powers that you possess. With your strength on our side, we
You
could
you
finally
do know
put
I
an
could
end to the
probably
gruesome
just
war
kill
of
you
Lucis.
right now.
You too must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day. Surely you must bear them some feelings of ill will.
My feelings are none of your concern.
Oh, we didn't get to hear
Come
about the
along.
time. Oh, well. But what about the food? And also, by the way, yoink. I'll take your flesh for a if that's okay. I could just walk out now, you know. You know, kill this guy, kill that guy, and just walk out the door, but, you know, because I am kind of a god, as you put it. Yeah, but still, yeah, already, it feels like
This
they're
is the
just
fruit of
reusing
my
Prompto's
A small portion of it,
world.
that is.
Yeah, because I can definitely remember us being in this area.
Yeah.
They've just moved a few things
I envy
around.
you. A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world. Go on, have a look.
And already saying, oh, goody.
And there's a camp spot down there.
A council? What? What is this, Torna? I get to enjoy camping on a sofa. Ardyn, this is where you sleep now. Okay, no, a cool looking mural. Now get behind that. Activate the device. Okay, what have we got? Wait, what did it do? What did it do?
I just didn't want that to be a point of no return.
Let's have a look. See then. Yeah.
Given the demon's aversion to light, they typically stick to the shadows until the sun fades and the night falls. Adagium, however, is different. Unlike his demon brethren, he can still function
Purple
uninhibited
light. Are we
in
going
daylight.
disco mode now?
Of course, the ultraviolet rays harm him, much like they would any other demon. Yet his cells regenerate quickly enough to essentially negate the damage.
It stings. Like the light of the sun. Perhaps I'd best cover up.
And that's probably one of the reasons why he wears a hat and all those clothing. So you know what? That's giving context even to his design choice. I really like that. Space's characteristics of demons. So
A replica made from plaster poured into a demon-shaped cavity discovered deep underground. Demons sublimate when their vital functions cease, so this particular specimen must have vaporized after the mud around it had already solidified. Scientists believe this subject burrowed into the earth in order to shield itself from the light of the sun.
It didn't he didn't like that. So so fine. I guess we just provide just historical facts.
200 years ago. According to ancient texts, however, humans have suffered from a parasitic plague wrought by the demons for upward of 2 millennia.
You would say, you might say 15 base games, or 16, or 16, or 17, or 18 if you want to count, if you want to count 10, 2, and 13, 2, and 3. Who knows? This already... It's giving more backstory to the native world, which I really like, and all these journals. I don't know what it is, but I do like how Ardyn's like flopping around when he runs. It's like, oh dear, I'm still not used to all this. But anyway, I guess of all that, let's just check out the main thing. I guess. That seems to be beckoning us with an exclamation mark. And I'm prisoner. Well, gee, I wonder who that could be.
That is what the Lucians call the monster they imprisoned for 2,000 long years. His powers surpass those of any mortal, and his body is all but impervious to attack. It's no wonder the Founder King sealed him away on the Isle of Angel Guard. He undoubtedly feared this monster might challenge his reign.
Isn't that the place where Noctis was sleeping for 10 years?
I think so.
That Angel Guard place?
Yeah.
Upon me. Though the Lucians kept him locked away for 2,000 years.
I like how he's kept on calling him a monster and be like, oh, I fear he might reclaim his throne. Let's just bring him out and let him hang around.
I just wonder why they call him a monster.
Well, you know what? That's something that I'd like to know. And I'm not gonna hold my judgments. I'm gonna hold my my judgments for now, because
fascinating, isn't it?
Because I'm hoping it's giving a bit of backstory, well, or forward story, and then showing why he's a monster.
With your help, my research is proceeding smoothly. You have my thanks.
But I feel like now that we have some context in Ardyn, and I've learned on why he's that's called a monster, I think we'll call things here for now. I know it's not technically a LightliceTries, but okay, but let's just say right now, Alice, what do you think? Would you want to continue this?
Yeah, I'm definitely intrigued.
Yeah, I think I would too. So this can be a mini LightliceTries. A mini series, I guess. But I guess like that, we'll see you guys next time. And if you like this video, be sure to like it and let us know and let us know what you think about Final Fantasy 15, Ardyn, or anything Final Fantasy related below. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. I suppose. I'm a monster, you know.